baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Corey Kluber is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
So here is Victor Reyes. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Victor Reyes.
At the knees, strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Kluber has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Gardner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to Britt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Tigers nothing, Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Spencer Turnbull gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we'll get a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of, and that doesn't add up to very good performances, so he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 4th home run for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifetime against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. 1 already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3 balls.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. And it's fouled away. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Popped him up. Candelario in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. 0 for 5 in his last game, and I know a lot of people don't panic about a game like that, but he just hasn't looked very good. Not a lot of confidence coming out of this guy right now. Maybe this is the game that can get that confidence turned back around and get him turned back around.
Slow roller left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll enter play with an average of .311. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. To first, reined in. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The good guy.
To the plate now, Willie Castro. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of .230. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is...
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. No balls and 1 strike. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers and 8 runs batted in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. The 1-2. Opposite field to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Into the box now, Nico Goodrum, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he fouls this one off. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. 2-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High pop-up. Voit has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. Lifted down the line in left. In comes the left fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Tigers do get a couple, however, on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and Detroit's taking a 2-1 lead. Into the box, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That is good. The shortstop,
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 9 homers and 19 driven in. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Enters play here at 279. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Batting in, the left fielder, Clint.
In now, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Urshela gets his lead at first, nobody out. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 8 home runs and 15 RBIs. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We've played 2, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Standing in now, Harold Castro. And he puts it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard of the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Judge is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. To the plate now, Willie Castro. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A base hit in his first trip. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And he puts it on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aaron Judge becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Here's Brett Gardner now. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the 0-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And now pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Next batter is Jeimer Candelario. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you can see on the graphic, his total for the year places him third best on this year's Tigers ball club. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Candelario stands at second with 2 gone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Stanton now. There he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Stanton is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Fouled away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit high and deep to right center. Mazara's on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In now, Victor Reyes.
Leading off for the Tigers.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. At the plate now, Harold Castro. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers.
So now to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
takes this the other way to right. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it. To the plate now, Gio Urshela. Swing and a liner. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Set to deal on 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? Even the 8th, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Martin, these days, you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. At the plate, Aaron Judge. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That ball getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get... Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Chopped weakly to the left.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The batter, number 9, Willie Castro.
In now, Willie Castro. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hot shot down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in. The bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
And it's 0-2 to Scope. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Torres hit the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Kyle Funkhauser enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So now to the plate, Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High and deep down the left field line. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Number 29.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Swing and a liner. Reyes gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Justin Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34.
To the plate now, Nomar Mazara, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Nico Goodrum is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nico Goodrum goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Victor Reyes is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Down the left field line and deep. Ready on 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw to second, but he's in there as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the plate.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Gets a small piece near the plate. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. Get up and stretch, and we are all tied. Into the box, Clint Frazier.
The left fielder.
Popped him up. Scope over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Grounder down the line at 3rd. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the year.
And I'm sure he'll take him. But the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a real fake. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The center fielder.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Aaron Hicks will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First delivery to him.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-1.
Ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
He pulls this one into right, and that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another.
Boy, those have to feel really good here. When you get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Tyler Alexander answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. So now to the plate, Luke Voigt, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Tom got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Yankees strike. Will march on to the 8th. It's now 4-3 Bombers.
I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle.
Aaron Hicks is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Jonathan Loizaga has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. LeMahieu moving to his left. 2 down. In now, Willie Castro. Into the corner and slicing foul. So far, 2-for-3 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner. When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled off. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Liner towards second, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They still...
Leading up for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gleyber.
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Number 29.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Ball 2.
And that misses 2-2.
I got to count 2
Hey,
and 2.
he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fastball well outside. High and deep to left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Runner around second now, headed for third. The relay, and he is in there.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he puts it on the ground to third. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Now back, second baseman,
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mazara's on his horse. He's there to make the play. And
your attention, please.
so with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He went down on strikes last time up. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. He's safe at the plate, and that ties the ball game in the top of the 9th.
That's a back-breaking knock right there. RBI base hit in the top half of the 9th inning. That's a blown save, and we got a whole new ball game.
Zach Britton takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Into the box now, Victor Reyes standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Torres at the bag. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Aaron Judge. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Not close. It's 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Down and in. Not hard to lay up. You know. Short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball, and there's his first base hit in this one. So Well, he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Racing back the left fielder. Ball game! So a two-run shot to left center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
They say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Six to 4, the outcome today. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Zach Britton claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Turning up, why you all in my face? I don't give a you ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again, rolling up with him, get on the floor again. A nice day I might roll to the stove again and let y'all see the whip.
Our final line.